to all those seeking vibrant health. It's Dr. Rachel Northern, and it's my weekly tips. And I'm coming to you with Kristi VanHam today, and she's got a load of credentials. Can I say that 5 times fast? And she's a physical therapist that's certified in manual physical therapy and orthopedic clinical specialist. She's super smart, and she's got more certifications than that, but I'm just going to let her go here. Let me switch the camera and go ahead and talk to us about workplace station ergonomics, exercises. What do you got for us, Kristi?
So I got a few things. So at your work, you might have this nice, beautiful desk that your work paid an ergonomic consultation to come in and set up, but now that you're at home, you have like a chair and a folding table, or you're laying on your bed with your laptop, and we want to make it best for your everything for you right now. So we're going to go through and make sure that everything's a little less achy, so when you're sitting there and working on your schoolwork or your home office work, then you can be less painful. So I'm going to start with the chair. So regarding the chair, I want the chair to have your feet flat on the floor. Your knees should be a little lower than your hips, and there should be about a fist width difference between your knee and the back of the chair. You want your ears to be over your shoulders and your vertebrae to be lined up over your pelvis, and you want to have your relaxed shoulders, and you want to be able to let your hands rest in your lap like this. So if the chair is too high for you, you're going to need a footrest. It could be just some books that you're putting your foot on. It could be an actual footrest. If the chair's too low for you, you might need an adjustable chair, or you might need a cushion on that chair to raise it up. So then for the keyboard, so not every chair will be ideal, and you want the keyboard to be about 1 to 2 inches, so this is a little too high for me, above my thighs. Then you also want your elbows bent about 90 degrees and your elbows at your sides. So this is a good spot for my hands, maybe in a little bit, just like that would be good. If you're using a laptop, the difficult thing is if the keyboard's in an ideal spot, then the monitor's too low. So you want to position the screen. If you're reaching out, the screen should be about an arm's width away, which is about 18 to 24 inches for most people. If you do have the nice capability of having 2 screens at home or 2 screens at your work, if you didn't have a nice setup and you want to use some of these tips for when you go back to work, you want to put the primary screen that you use right in front of you, and then the secondary screen right off to the side. No gaps. You want them both to touch. Or if you use both of your screens evenly, you want them touching like this, and just both of them right in front of you, and both of them right at an arm's distance away. You also want the height to be important, because if I'm looking down at the screen all day, it's going to put a lot of stress on my neck. So if I close my eyes and then I open them, I want my eye, right where my eyes fall, to be at the address bar on like a Google page or something. So that is right where my eyes should fall. So this is a little too low. So if I have a laptop, I would want to boost the laptop up on something and use a wireless keyboard, or I would want to attach the laptop to another screen. So whichever is easiest if you have that capability at home. Then, for using the telephone, I don't want you to be cranking your neck and holding a telephone in between your ear. I want you to use a headset or earbuds so that you have less stress on your neck. The other important thing with the monitor is you want to tilt it down just a smidge so that the lights aren't glaring on your monitor, and that'll help decrease the stress on your eyes. If it's too far away, say if I put the laptop like here, then I'm going to end up doing something called like turtling or craning to try to see that far away. And that, if you notice, puts a ton of stress right on that neck. So another important thing about getting here, sitting here all the time, is you want to get up and move at least once an hour, and it doesn't have to be for very long. I just want you to get up, maybe walk to the bathroom, walk to the kitchen. I'm going to teach you 5 exercises that you can do. The first one takes a little bit longer, so maybe do it on your lunch break. The others you can do in between. You might want to set a reminder to remind yourself, get up every hour, because sometimes when you're busy into a project or you're taking a test at school, you're homeschooled now, you're not going to remember to get up. So the first one is the longer one. If you don't have stairs at home, you could put your foot on a chair. If you do have stairs at home, you're going to put your foot on like the 2nd or 3rd step, depending on how tall you are. I'm about 5'8", 5'9". And you're going to do this with both feet. I'm just going to demonstrate with my left foot up. I want you to do 10 of each of these. So you're going to come forward and then come back. That's 1, 2. So you would do 10 of those and then switch and put your right foot up. Then you go back and you're going to come forward and then go side to side. And you're going to do that 10 times. And then come back and then do it with your right foot. And then we're going to do the same thing. Left foot, come forward, and then rotate 10 times. And then do that with your right foot. So that kind of stretches out your whole body. So that would be a good one to do at lunch.
I have a question. If someone has like a knee issue, is there another way to modify this exercise?
So you can just not come forward as far, or you can just literally stand and do these to help stretch it, or sit on a Swiss ball. This one's a little low for me, but I like doing exercises sitting on a Swiss ball also. So when you're sitting on a Swiss ball, you want this to be about a 90-degree angle and this to be about a 90-degree angle. So I would pump this up so I'm a little bit more like this. And then same thing, up and down, up and down. And then side to side, and then rotate. So you get that nice stretch throughout. Then the next few exercises should be a little bit faster, so they're more like in between exercises. You're going to do a chin tuck, so I'm going to go to the side. You're going to give yourself a double chin and then relax. Don't jut your head forward because that's kind of taking away from what we want. Just double chin, relax, double chin, relax. And if it's too hard on your neck, you can do it laying on the bed, and that kind of helps take gravity away, makes it easier on your muscles.
And how many times should they do that?
That one, 5-second hold, 10 of them.
Okay.
Then shoulder rolls backwards. You can do both ways, but most of the time when you're sitting at a desk, you're constantly sitting like this. And what I want to do is open all of this up. So by doing them backwards like this, it helps open all of this up and stretch you out. So backwards, 20 of those. Then the next one, you're going to squeeze back, hold for 5 seconds, and do 20. What a lot of people try to do is up. It's not what I'm teaching you right now. I'm teaching you back, 5 seconds, and then relax. You're going to do 20 of those. The final one is a stretch. You can do in the doorway or in a corner, but it's easiest in the doorway. You're going to ideally put your hands like this, If you don't have the range of motion and you need to go lower or even lower like this, that's fine. And then your feet are going to be one in front of the other. You're going to lean forward until you feel the stretch right here. Hold that stretch for a count of 30. And then use your foot to push yourself back instead of using your arms to push yourself back so that this stays nice and stretched out. If you do all of those throughout the day and keep your good posture at your desk, you should have less aches and pains while you're working from home.
So your call to action is to make sure that you're setting those timers to go get active every hour. And if you guys got any extra stretches or exercises that you find helpful, go ahead and comment below and let us know. So take care and stay healthy.